Good morning, this is Maggie Rose bringing you your readings for today. It's a hey, look out, 2 days in a row, what's happened? Okay, I'm off to Manjimup today. For you West Australians who don't know where that is, that's forest country, darling. Really beautiful tall trees. Let's have a look what's happening in the world of Capricorn. The world of Capricorn, hey look, it's all about high finance. It's about balancing what you have. It's about, whoa, there's two. Yes. So it's all about finance, and it's about changes coming in that financial area. However, you have to make the moves to make the changes happen. Once something starts to flow into your life, it's like grab onto it, do that whole wow factor. Here it is, I can do this, this is fantastic. And this is what's happening around you at the moment. This whole fantastic, I can do this, this is wonderful for me. This is where you're at right now, babe. It's like jump on this bandwagon, make all your finances work for you. It's changes in family situations as well. Sometimes changes are hard to accept and hard to deal with. However, you can put good energy and positive emotion. This is about making the best of the time that you have, if you're understanding where I'm coming from. Thank you, sweethearts. You hang in there, it's all good. Aquarians, where are you, babies? Aquarians brings us the Knight of Pentacles. Yes, this is time to review. Time to sit back, have a look. It's like if you're going into battle, you're looking over the field, checking out your opposition, see how things roll. This is about staying still for now and checking everything out and seeing where you can go with it, what can work for you, and how you can make your world work. The best thing about this is it's in your hands. And understanding that something's in your hands gives you a direction to go in. It gives you purpose, it gives you power, it gives you strength. You cannot walk away from it. This is about reviewing, looking it out, checking all the possibilities, looking at the lay of the land, really. Okay, do your homeworks. Aries. Look, this change one's coming up heaps. This is time for change. This is time to put new plans in motion. This is time to take a deep breath, jump right in and go, wow, the universe is supporting what I'm doing right now. Things can be scary because they're coming at you from every possible conceivable angle, and you're having to deal with lots and lots of situations. You're having to deal with things mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. I mean, hello. But it's like you're at the end of one cycle. So, once that wheel turns, all the debris or stuff that's been sitting in that last cycle has to fly out somewhere. That's all that's happening now, Hans. You're in a space of clearing where everything is going, whoo! You either wipe it away, deal with it. It's like a dirty spot on the kitchen bench. It's not going to do anything by itself. It's just going to muck up the new process. So you've got to do something about it. In the spot on the kitchen bench, we clean away. Spots from the past, do whatever it takes to clean them away, to finish them up, to finalize things. Okay, Pisceans, where are you? Look out. Oh, been a bit dreary, have we, sweethearts? Time to get back into the dance of life. And this isn't always easy. When we've been flattened, smacked out, our worlds fell apart, whatever, it can, sometimes it's really hard to pull yourself up, dust yourself down, start all over again. But this is where you guys are at right now. It's like, okay, I can do this. The fact that this is the Hanged Man, if you look at the imagery, you'll see that although he's hanging upside down, there's a golden halo, which means there is light, there is direction, there are choices, there are things. Your hands are not tied. And he's hanging by 1 foot, which means he's chosen to hang there. Which means the spaces that you're in right now are where you've chosen to be. It's like, but It's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to get back into life. It's time to put energy out there. It's time to do whatever it needs to get you motivated again. Pretty much like you got in a rut, hun. Okay, let's have a look at Taurus. Oh, Taurus, it's all emotion. It's all, don't let anybody press your buttons right now. Or if they're pressing, beg your pardon, can't even talk this morning. If they're pressing your buttons, try not to react. It's almost like someone will try and goad you, try and push you that extra bit today to really get you going. You don't go there. Breathe, hun, breathe. Just remember that these actions that are around you are designed at this time to make you react. It's also about hanging on to your temper. You know, once you've got an energy level, be it an emotion or whatever, under control, you can go forward. This is about not making jumps or not jumping to conclusions, not going forward without stopping to assess the situation. It's about take it easy, slowly does it, because you don't want to make a wrong move, darling. You want to do what you want to do. You don't want people pushing your buttons. Okie dokie, Geminis, where are you? Strength. This is about reaching inside and being the best you can. It's about reaching inside and knowing that no matter whatever is going on in the outer world, you have the strength to see it through. Geminis may be dealing with family issues, family health issues, their own health issues. This is about knowing a strength of self. It's about reaching really deep, hun, and pulling up everything you can. But it's also about believing in your strength. It's about standing in your strength. What things Geminis do is downgrade their strengths. This is not a time for that. This is a time for accepting your strength, accepting who you are, moving forward with it. Why? Well, because you can, babe. Because you can. Okay, let's have a look at Cancerians. You know, Cancerians, sometimes you can give and give and give and give. There will always be takers. What you got to understand now is, are you impoverishing yourself to enrich someone else? This could be on a physical stage, a financial energy level, or an emotional energy. You know, you're beggaring yourself in some way. You're taking from yourself to give and give and give to those who already have more than enough, is to put yourself into a space of poverty, whether that's, like I said, financially or emotionally. You have to have a look at where you're putting your energies at this time, but also who you're giving them to. Do these people deserve your energies? Where's the love for the self? Where's the looking after number one? Where do you come in this picture? What do you need to do for you? You know, an easy way to have a look at if you're actually putting stuff in the wrong place is, what do they give to you? If it's not a two-way street, hun, it's a parasite. Think about it. Okie dokie. Leo. My God, are you torn between the devil and the deep blue sea? It's about dealing with addictions. An addiction can be simply as a person. It can be chocolate, and it can be worse. It can be dealing with friends and family who are in addictive situations. Many of us become addicted to love, or addicted to the fantasy of love. Is there a fantasy of love? Oh yeah. Or addicted to the soap opera love. Well, they've got scripts. And it's a 1-hour episode and they're reading the words. Don't throw out what you've got because it does not script it perfectly. You know, sometimes you've got to have a look at what chains are hanging around you. What is keeping you solid in where you are right now? This is about having a look at what is tying you down and what you need to do to release that. The Devil's not a bad card. It's a wake-up card. It's about looking around you and seeing where your problem areas are, what you can change, how you can make things better, what you need to let go of, to release, to deal with, okay? It's also a good time for giving up addictions. You want to give up smoking? Hey, now's your time. Want to give up chocolate? Think about it. Okie dokie. Let's have a look, see what Virgos have. Oh, Virgos. It's back to the give and take stuff. You've got to understand why you're giving at this stage. For Virgos, it's a different stand than the Cancerian. It's why are you giving, Virgo? Are you giving so someone will love you? Are you giving so you'll get something back? Why are you giving? This is about understanding what's happening behind the scenes, behind the need to give, the need to help, the need to assist. That is an incredible thing to be able to give. It's also an incredible thing to be able to receive. So this is a two-way street that you need to be looking at right now. If you're giving with expectation, maybe you should fill the other person in on the expectation, because otherwise you're going to be hell of a one disappointed chook. So this is about giving, receiving. And it's a two-sided coin, hon, and one won't work without the other. If you're giving in hope of receiving and you've decided what you want to receive in return, wrong road. If whatever someone is willing to give back, you need to be willing to accept. And if that's friendship instead of love, so be it. Okay? Now let me have a look at our Librans of the situation. Goddess love their wee hearts. Okay, it's a bit of a struggle at the moment, Libs. You're battling to get through so many things. Do you have to make it so hard on yourself? Have a stop for a minute, reconnoiter, have a look at all the good things that are in your life. This is time to have a look with an attitude of gratitude, darling. Yeah, okay, some things are blowing up. Yeah, well, that's life. That's just the way it is. This is time to deal with what you can deal with. Put the rest on the back burner. You know, look at all the growth that are on these wands. It is growth. It means you're stepping up. It means you're stepping forward. It means in some way, tiny ways, there's light at the end of this tunnel, and it's coming through loud and clear. This is a great thing. Go with it. Follow everything through. Don't fight. Don't fight everything in your life. Don't fight those who are trying to help you. Don't fight the things that are coming in. You don't have to do everything by yourself. Are you listening to me? Allow help. You know, a war was never won by a king. It was won by an army. You have an army of support and an army of help around you. Let them help. Let them do their job, bud. Seen and unseen. Let them do their job. Okie dokie. Scorpio. Where are my Scorpios? Oh, here you are. Here you are, poking out at me. You need to have a look at the financial situation, and then you need to turn it around. It's no good having the head in the clouds and, whoa, everything's sunshine and roses and it's all going to be all right and I've just got to wish for this and this is going to happen. I'm wrong. You have the tools in your hand to make things happen. You have the passion in your head to make things happen. You have the knowledge to make things happen. Standing there contemplating wondrous things is going to get sweet FA done. This is time to get out, to strut your stuff, to allow others to see what you've got to offer. I mean, right now, you're like an owl winking in the dark. You know what you're doing, but nobody else does. This is about coming out into the light. It's about allowing people to see what you have. It's about putting experience, knowledge together and moving forward. That's my phone, we'll get that in a minute. It's about moving forward strongly, positively, solidly, because you can. You have so much. It's about, if you have to, sit down and make a list of everything you're capable of, all your very great, vast experience and your list of qualities. You've got to convince you before you can convince someone else. Okie dokie. Just get to it, because you can. Last but never least, Goddess bless their hearts, my Sagittarian souls. Hello. So there's been a few wins, darling, and a few things are coming through strong and clear. This is good. This is about standing back and going, look what I've done. How good am I? It's about patting yourself on the back, because you can. But it's also about seeing that the winning wasn't the prize. It was the learning along the way. It's everything you've gained. It's the friends you've picked up. It's the knowledge you've picked up. It's everything along the way that's going to open major, major doors here, babe. So this is all about being strong within yourself. It's about having that power to move forward and being strong, being solid, being the best you can. But it's also about patting yourself on the back. It's about standing back to go, wow, how good am I? Aren't I just the most wonderful creation the good Lord ever produced? And yeah, you are. We all are. Okay, guys, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. You take care and hang in there.